Renowned for his genre-defining journey from punk to folk to country, Daniel Romano is not just a musician. He's a sonic storyteller crafting narratives that resonate across the musical spectrum. From his upcoming album, Too Hot to Sleep, to the eclectic sounds of La Luna, Romano's artistic world is as intricate as it is fascinating. Now, he's joined on stage by The Outfit, a collective of artists creating a big sound and an even more electric live show. Daniel Romano and Carson McHone join me live in the Calgary studio today to say hi.
Hi.
How are you both?
Good.
Oh my gosh, before we dive into anything, I just want to congratulate you both on the incredible work that you've been putting out. Carson with your solo record that we were just talking about, and Daniel with the 2 new singles ahead of this record. Now, it's a lot of writing. Where do you two find your inspiration?
Take it.
Oh, I thought you meant that's where we found our inspiration. I was like,
we take it.
What's that one?
Yeah.
We
take it. We steal it.
I think anywhere and everywhere, really. From, music we listen to, films we watch, books we read,
just the
podcasts we listen
all the
to.
typical places.
Yeah, I mean, sort of everything that touches us, ends up manifesting in some way, whether it's directly or not. But yeah, I would say
try to turn anger into happiness.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, the sound that both of you produce has evolved in leaps and bounds throughout your journeys. Do you take any inspiration from the live shows? I mean, maybe you sing a new line in a live set and that's where the song lives now.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Certainly. It's interesting when, some of those things, like records, I guess, depend on when they're recorded as to, when you have written the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and usually at those points, the songs are in their infancy.
Yeah.
And then they evolve so much through the course of a tour or something like that. And I think that's why we started putting out so many live records. Because the evolution of the songs is maybe interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, Carson, I want to ask about your latest album, Still Life. We're going to go to a track right now, and the textures on this first track of Hawks Don't Stare, they're just really, really vibrant with those horns and that bass tone. What was it like making that record?
It was really lovely. It's funny, I feel like every recording session and group of songs have their own sort of narrative around them, based on your experience, and this is one that I feel still very happy and proud of. But it came to be.
It's still got life.
Yes, true. It came to be in our living room. The songs were written, some of them years prior, some of them within kind of the same year that we recorded it. But it was the first thing that Daniel and I worked on creatively together. And so I had this group of songs that I think initially sort of sheepishly showed you, because I respected what you did musically so much. And I had this new group of songs and a couple songs that I had decided to wait to record for this reason or that. I didn't feel ready, when they were written. And so, yeah, it all felt sort of the perfect time to do something in our living room, given especially the fact that we were all sort of sheltering in place with the pandemic sort of running rampant at the time. So it was just the two of us and this group of songs that, like I said, some of them were very fresh, others not so much, but they came to life in the living room, just the two of us. And so, yeah, I mean, I think everything was played by either you or me, mostly Daniel. But we just set up the drum kit in the living room and everything there. Really had a couple of friends lend things from afar. But yeah, it was a cool and special thing to sort of bring these songs to the table, and that was the first thing that Daniel and I worked on together creatively. So that was exciting and an adventure.
Let's head to the track now. This is Carson McHone with Hawks Don't Share on CKUA. CKUA, that is Carson McHone with Hawks Don't Share. I am joined live in studio by Carson and Daniel Romano. Thanks for being here. Now, both of you are here for the Block Heater show in Calgary this weekend, and you'll be playing at the Palace Theatre at 9:35 on Friday, February 16th. Now, Daniel, if people have never been to one of your shows before, what can Calgarians expect from a Daniel Romano and the Outfit live show?
You're going to see 4 people on stage, 1 sitting, 3 standing, right in the front, 3 people right in the front row of the stage, and then 1 sort of sat back with a bunch of sort of tubs surrounding him.
Can we get the stage plot too, or is that...
How many inputs?
I stand in the middle, Carson stands on stage right, left, and then Tommy, the bass player, is on stage left. And we play songs in a row. We don't tend to stop between...
It's relentless.
between them. And we don't do much speaking. But we do perform music.
At breakneck speed.
At a clip. Yeah.
And you're just about to release this brand new album, Too Hot to Sleep. Can you tell me a little bit about this conception of the record and kind of the background of this album?
Yeah. So I think originally it was going to be a different project, and then as it kind of came together, it was predominantly me and my brother did the writing, musical writing. We just kind of went in and banged out instrumental tracks and then made songs over them. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty loose, you know. We had just released this other thing that was very much not loose and very labored over, and it felt like the right time to sort of bring it back, reel it in, do something sort of more immediate and natural, not think too much, that kind of thing.
And you've been releasing a lot of visuals for this project. I mean, you've just got these 2 singles out right now. Where does that come from of releasing a visual aspect with music, with that pairing?
Being old. It comes from being old. I mean, like, oh, you gotta make a music video for that. And people are like, no, you don't. Music videos don't exist. But we still think they do.
You've been working with a great team for those music videos, for the creative visuals and everything. Can you talk to me
Calgary's
a little bit
own
about...
Sebastian
I was going to say,
Basilino.
we have a great photographer, videographer, director, and everything in the house joining us with us too.
Looming in the wings.
Now, I want to head to Field of Ruins, the latest, or one of the latest singles off of this record. Can you talk to us about this kind of almost rock and roll feeling to this song?
Mm-hmm. I think you nailed it. I don't know how to take it any further than that.
I don't know. It is totally rock and roll, and it's really powerful, but it's also a song that I feel like when we do it, it makes me very emotional too. Like it's really fun and it's powerful and it's like
the wall of sound.
It's fierce, but it's also like, I don't know, there's something about it that almost like chokes me up every time we do it, honestly, which is beautiful.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's check it out right now. Carson, Daniel, thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Can't wait to catch your set at Block Heater this Friday at the Palace Theatre. Here is Daniel Romano with Field of Ruins on CKUA.